Okay, so again, the little blocks glued on here. Check. Make sure my servo fits in there just beautiful. Okay, now, before I go any further, I'm going to center my servo. Now this time, because I'm working with an aileron servo, I want them centered. And this here has a centering. So there. There, the servo is centered. I'm confident on that. So I'm going to come in here. These are Metal Gear servos. So they have a little metal screw into metal. So guess what you really should do? That's right. Just a dab. Just a dab of blue Loctite. Okay? Not a lot. Just a tiny bit. A tiny bit of blue Loctite on that thread. It's a Metal Gear servo. Okay, now we're going to double check this fit one more time. Okay. Man, I wish I could get that more centered on a spline, but I can't. So now I'm going to want them this way. There's no instructions that tell you which way you can have them, or should have them, you should say. But one thing for sure is I'm going to grind quite a bit out here and mark it. Oh no. Seems to fit. Okay, so no, but it doesn't. Wow, way out of whack. This way. This is going to be very interesting as I drop my servo. Well, do I put the servo horn out towards the center here, or here towards the fuselage? I think I guess closer to the fuselage, eh? Okay. So I'm going to do that then. This side is going to fit no problem. See? This side, it's not going to fit well at all. So, from where? There, and lifting the whole back off, eh? Okay, so I got a lot of sanding to do. We'll sand all that out. Wow, I don't know why they don't do that sanding for you. Wow, the screws they send with this Metal Gear servo here are just really big. But we will put I don't think I'll put the bushings. I'm going to put the brass they give me. Oh, you little. Get back in there. Okay, so. Oh, that won't be very nice, will it? So I can't get the servo tight in there. Ha. Out with those. So, that. I think those screws are too big. They're too long. They're going right through the wood completely. So, I'll come in the little junk pile here with a magnetic ball. And I'm going to find a couple screws that are similar but shorter. Okay, there we go. 2 screws there. Those in there. Let's get these guys in here. These screws in. Let's go. Now, you know, I'm going to have to seal these screws in the wood too. Main reason being is this is an aileron servo. Okay, I mean it's in there. It's not going to go anywhere. What I'll do is on the edges here, I'm just going to tap it. Just a little CA glue. Just to make sure that it'll stay attached. Back for a minute now. Okay, so let's get this in here. Now, I had to sand this away a lot. Inside here, I do a lot of sanding. So, as far as you might say, no instructions. And with HobbyKing servos, I'm using their 9-gram or these Metal Gear servos. Oh, I can't find that line. Well, that isn't important right now. Just the servo lines inside. And there, see? Fits nice and flush. Okay, so again, we're going to mark this. Going to make sure, see, look at the aileron. And if you can see, it's got quite a gap at one side. So we'll make that halfway the gap. And I'm going to put my ruler here. And remember that I want to go straight from I want to keep my control rod straight as possible. So, go there. I'm going to put a small mark on the aileron. That's where the rod's going to be, right? So, look in here. There were 2 here. Wow. What else have I got here? Oh, there's 2 smaller ones. Those would be better. So I believe this is for my elevator and my rudder. These short ones here, about right length. These will be for my ailerons. So, put that there, right? Now, I need a back plate and oh my, isn't that horrible? They gave me 2 and 2, and then I got 2 long ones. And 2 more short ones. Well, HobbyKing, jeepers, all I get. So I'm to believe here now, I guess, that you just use 2 screws per one of these. I don't know if that's enough. Maybe I'll put more in. Because that'd give me 2 for the aileron, 2 for aileron, 2 for the elevator, and 2 for the rudder, because the rudder's thicker, so you need thick ones for it. But yeah, that's all the screws I see included here, so that's not overly exciting, is it? Now I'm going to put this little thing on again. Oh, how much throw do I want? Third way to the top. We'll put this one on. So I could make it have way more throw or less. 1 less and 2 more. So if I don't find it, remember, yeah, you need to lose it on the floor. There it is. Remember, we want it a little loose, right? That's quite tight, actually. Oh. Oh well, I guess it's not that bad. It's kind of tight, you guys. I'll leave it. I might have to take it off and loosen it up, because it's pretty tight on there. Let's see here, we'll put the rod in. Okay, it's not that bad. I'll live with that. But on the same note, I want to tack this on here. I'm going to make sure this bolt never comes off this little adjustment here. So I'm going to put a touch of CA glue on there. We'll let that set up. Okay, so where that glue is setting, and I have my wire on here. Now I'm going to hold this here and move it over. Okay, so that's where I want my aileron. Now this is I'm gonna drill a hole straight through. Okay. And that one hole straight through. I'm gonna put the first screw in. Okay. There's him in there. Interesting. It's not long enough. Oh. So, I guess we have to use one of the 2 long ones. I think they're way too long though. They must go through a ton extra. Just like I thought. Oh man. Look at that's way too long. I just have to cut that off. Those ones are too short. We don't have any other size. Well, let me go on a little bit of a screw hunt here and see if I can find some that'll